Hey YouTube, this is Quentin601. I am back here to do my first review of 2012. I hope you guys have started your year off great. I know I have, but let me go ahead and get into it with Love and Hip Hop. Okay, this last episode of Love and Hip Hop, I know I'm a couple of days late, but I'm getting it in for y'all before the next episode. This last episode with the fight, Jim Jones proposing, and all this other stuff has been. This last episode have been cram packed with several cups of teas, and I don't even know where to start. I really do not know where to start. You got Olivia trying to do her thing. She done finally got out and went down to Miami. She trying to do something with her career, and she need to listen to these people. If you got somebody that don't even know her and saying the same thing that everybody else been saying that she need to open up, then there's a point she do need to be honest with herself and be like she's unhappy and get to writing and doing her music. I guarantee that she will something will come out of it. But she's too damn guarded, so we just gonna go with the flow with Olivia. Her career is on the rocks anyway. Basically, ain't nobody. It's hell. It ain't even on the rocks. The ice is melted, so she's just floating. So whatever. Um, Kimbella and Erica, that whole situation. Okay, we saw that they got into the fight, and like I said before, I just felt like that Kimbella had a lot of pent up aggression or energy or whatever that she's been holding on her chest for the longest, and it just this ignorant hell for Erica just came out of the blue and got her ass whooped, and that's what she deserved. She deserved it because she shouldn't have been running her mouth, and whether it's running her mouth about her man, her kids, her career, or her personally, it's neither here nor there. She shouldn't have come up on the scene yapping off at the mouth like she big badass and got her ass towed up out the frame. But anyway, when Yandy went to Kimbella and they talked about the situation, why she snapped and why she was throwing this, you know what? One thing I can respect about Yandy, then I'll get back to Kimbella. One thing I can respect about Yandy is that Yandy it seems to me if you want to use this definition of per se real and just putting your feelings out there for the next person to know, Yandy does that sometimes. I'm not saying that she's the truth. I'm not saying that she's down for it and she pick up on everything because my personal opinion, if she knew that this other bitch Erica had some type of ill feelings about Kimbella, she shouldn't have brought her to the party. That's the same thing she did in the beginning of the season, bringing Kimbella to Emily's party and some shit popped off. So Yandy needs to pay attention to that right there. But Kimbella, when she started to disclose her personal feelings and about her just childhood stuff or just growing pains of her issues with her mom and the men her moms were with and the stuff people have said about her and Jewels, which I didn't even know she was dating Jewels until this episode. I was like, huh? Now, not to say that she's a bad person, but a bad looking person. I think she is beautiful, but I would think I'm. I look at Jewels and look at her and kind of like, okay, but they're happy. I'm happy, but that's what the hell Erica get for running off at the mouth. That's what she get. And Kimbella, when Kimbella was disclosing all of this, I saw a lot of stuff lifted off of her. And what even shocked me also, you know what? And another thing, side note, when they showed the clip of Chrissy, Emily, Tiara, and was it Yandy? It had to have been Yandy. I don't know. When they were all sitting there having dinner or whatever, and Chrissy is there, and they're talking about the situation and this, that, and the fourth, and then they were like that. Kimbella cried when they showed that switch back to Chrissy, and she kind of like looked like to me. I can read people expressions. I can read their energy. I can read their thinking just by that split second reaction that you can get out of somebody, and that it's like a priceless expression, and they do not know that they're doing it. It just happens, and then it doesn't, and then it's gone. And like I saw that with Chrissy. It was kind of like she felt sorry. It was kind of like she felt sorry, but then it was like she said, "Oh, karma is a bitch." That karma had nothing to do with what happened here, and that's just Chrissy being Chrissy. Whatever. We'll get on her later, but I felt like Kimbella when she opened up to Yandy, that she had a weight lifted off her shoulder because, like she said, there's nobody that's. I guess now we all know that she feels that nobody can relate to her. She always have problems with people and this, that, and the fourth, and so she keeps to herself. And so I completely understand that. But I hope she gets some help and work this on out and this, that, and the fourth. And you know what? Back to Yandy, I applaud her for getting Erica in her place when she talked to Erica, telling her, you know what, I'm not your friend. This is a business deal. And even though, and Yandy is absolutely right, even though you don't like this person or you heard something about this person or you feel some type of way about this person, when you go onto a business meeting, meal, outing, gathering, whatever the case may be, that's business and professional life. That is not what the fuck you heard. That's not this, that, and the other. It had nothing to do with nothing. So I'm glad that Yandy told Erica, bitch, I'm not your friend. Basically, I don't want to be your friend. You is nothing but dollars to me. Basically. And that's why I say Yandy, sometimes she can get straight to the point and get people together. And sometimes she just like she doesn't, sometimes it's like it doesn't process, but I don't know, whatever. So on to Chrissy. You know, Chrissy whole situation with Jim. Okay, I understand that she want to get married and want to have kids, this, that, and the fourth. But ladies, let me tell you something. Sometimes you can't be pressured by your mom, your grandmom, your aunts, your cousins, your female cousins, your girlfriends, and this, that, and the fourth. You can't be pressured by them. You got to get married when it's right for you, and you can't. And it, just like they're pressuring you to get married when you're not ready, it's the same thing with the man, and that's what I saw with Jim. I'm not saying that Jim was not ready, but still at the same time, that man had a process in his mind to go through, and if he would have rushed and did it just to do it because she wanted to do it, he would have probably ended up resenting her. And you see like how he played it, and I think it was all a setup anyway because he knew that she wanted him to marry him. I think it was all a setup anyway to get her pissed off, make her run off. You pop up, then pull out this big ass ring, and then all of a sudden it's yes for sure. But she had a motherfucker. She had Chrissy was wearing that damn ponytail in Miami. She was wearing that damn yak weave. Some like Martin said, there's a horse in motherfucking Detroit that's cold this winter. She had that damn thing way back here. That shit was way down her damn back. Yeah, she was wearing that damn weave. She was wearing that damn ponytail. But anyway, yeah, that was sweet. That was whatever. Yeah, that was nice and shocking or whatever for. But you know, men have to men have to come to grip with what they want and what they don't want, and it's not always an easy process for men to be like, okay, I'm ready to marry you. Let's settle down now. It's life changing for him and for you. It's not something you just gonna jump into. Even though you love each other, you just don't want to just jump into the pool and it's that's just it. It's a lot to go in the process with it. And y'all might disagree with me on this, but it's the same thing with the ladies as well. You, even though you want to get married, it's life changing. So I completely understand why it took Jim to a moment or a period to propose and do this for her, but it worked out. I wish them the best. All these damn text messages. I wish them the best um, with their continuous relationship. I wish them the best if they get married. But um, Jim, really be careful. Really be careful because I know that's your fiance now. That's your main lady, or whatever the case may be. That's your ride or die chick that they keep saying, or whatever the case may be. Whatever. But you really need to set some grounds with Chrissy. You really do because You are about foolish when you have somebody on your side that has been with you since day one in your career, and they are pulling shit out of the ass for you, last minute shit, and making stuff happen so you can get paid, so they can get paid, and yet, and your wife, fiance, is going to benefit from it, but yet you let Chrissy run off your meal ticket. You let Chrissy run off you all's meal ticket. I don't see her pulling in any coin off anything while on this show. The only thing I've heard is that she done spent some money on some shoes. She done gone down to Miami, and it's all coming out your pocket, Jim. It's all coming out your pocket regardless. But you you got to check her. She is out of control. We already know and see that she's out of control. You really do need to check her because she's gonna fuck up your next opportunity. Your next opportunity. If somebody comes around and want to be your manager and want to get you out there and try to get your career back on the incline or back at a steady where it was back in like what 98, 99, 2000, early 2000, whatever, when the Diplomats was hot. Well, no, it wasn't 97, 98. It was more like in the early 2000 when the Diplomats were hot, whatever the case may be. you, you need to get back there, Jim Jones. That's what you really need to do. And my personal opinion, excuse me, is that when you have reality shows like this and you have celebrities on them, their career's on the down anyway. So good luck. What else? Who else on here? Um, we didn't see too much of Emily, or did we? I don't know. But you know, another person that gets on my nerves on this show is Tiara. She is always trying to hook somebody up, always talking about fucking of some sort. And she just is just too, she just rubbed me the wrong way for whatever reason. She just too, it's like she too nosy, too conniving, too manipulative. And she's just like Olivia to me. Because that whole conversation at the table when they was talking about the fight and throwing glasses, this, that, and the fourth, I'm bouncing all over the place. Just roll with me because I just thought about how Yandy said that basically old girl was basically unpredictable, throwing glasses and this, that, and the other. One minute she's hot, next minute she's cold, all this other shit. I just thought that was kind of funny, but it is true. But yeah, Tiara, she's just a bit much um, for me with her constant trying to hook somebody up, constantly trying to hook somebody up on a date, trying constantly talking about sex and this, that, and the other. She kind of gets on my nerves with that. Um, but yeah, that's just my take on this last episode. I'm sure there's more to it. I know I had a lot more points to make, but I can't cram it all in 15 minutes that YouTube is giving me. But I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Um, I plan on starting to watch T.I. and Tiny's Family Hustle. I saw an episode of that the other day. I love my people from Atlanta. I've only been to Atlanta once or twice, and it's probably one of my favorite cities um, overall in the U.S. But it's some country ass ghetto motherfuckers in Atlanta. Yes, God. Tiny's friend, Sharika Shania, Shana, whatever her damn name is. Wow, that is the poster child for Atlanta's ghetto fabulous. She is the poster child. Yes, that show is a damn trip. It is more it's more real in a sense, but it's crazier than these damn the hip hop fools, the loving hip hop fools. But I'm gonna start watching Ti and Tiny. Continue watch this loving hip hop out, and I'm probably done with that. And then yeah, and then that's just it for me. But anyway, I really do appreciate y'all. I'm rambling right now, going on and on and on. So you guys enjoy your day, enjoy the new year. Um, I wish you guys the best and many blessings. So peace.